Good afternoon, friends. Welcome this fine Sunday afternoon as we gather together to bid bon voyage to 2025 and hello there to 2026 as we come together for our last Sunday Divine Service of the year. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all along once again, as I said, for the last time this year. But don't worry, because Kaz has already lined up 12 mediums for next year. So we will, of course, return in 2026. But for now, let's finish off 2025 with a big old bang, a huge, raucous celebration of spirit as we join together and show that life is eternal. Now, in order to show life is eternal, we're going to need some recipients in order to prove that life is eternal. And we're also going to need a medium. And of course, it gives me absolute great pleasure to welcome a dear friend and a wonderful exponent of this way of life as our medium for this afternoon. Please give a raucous, uplifting welcome to the man of the moment. It's Bill Hughes. Are you there?
Hello, Nick. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine, thanks. Yourself?
Very well, thank you. Thank you for the invite to come on and be with you virtually. How lovely.
I know. The last time we were together, we're stomping up and down in Littleport Village Hall. So you're not a stranger to Littleport by any means. But what have you been up to? What are you doing with yourself right now?
Do you know what, Nick? I just go wherever it is that spirit take me. You know, I've been up and down the UK this year demonstrating, whether that be through churches, centres, independent venues. I've taken a trip over to Austria several times to do some teaching and some public demonstrating, as well as Ireland. So it's been a full-on busy year, but it's been a wonderful year, and I'm very blessed with the opportunities that have crossed my path, my friend.
Absolutely. I have been keeping abreast of what you've been up to, and it's been breathless just watching your jobs list coming up. So I can only imagine how you've been, but it's always good to serve spirit and do what we can. And it's an absolute pleasure to see you with us. And oh, look, we've got some hellos coming in. The lovely Eva is joining us. My mum, Mama B, Linda Brown, the lovely Eunice Spinks. Good afternoon from Tony's watching as well. And here's a familiar face and a familiar name that you may recognise because we have worked together before. It's the lovely Ashley Robinson. Hello, good to see you too. So welcome along. And now we need some recipients for you. So let's welcome, if I can get the list up. First and foremost, let's go in order of arrival, shall we? So first and foremost, let's say hello to Tasha. Hello, Tasha.
Hi, Tasha.
Hiya. Welcome along. Good to see you. Then we've got Samantha, who's just popped in and pop out again because I pressed the button twice.
Hi, Samantha.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. And Michelle, are you there? Good to see you, Michelle.
Hello. Hi.
Lovely. So Tasha, Samantha, Michelle, welcome along. Thank you for joining us. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely to see you all. But there's something missing. There is just something missing because I need somebody to do a reading. I need a familiar face. So please welcome, of course, to do our reading today. It's Kaza. Wee.
Hi, guys. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Absolutely good to see you. Hello. So welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. And now it is... Oh, I don't know whether this will show up. No, it won't let me put it on the screen. There's a lovely emoji. When people comment the emojis, I can't get it up. I can only do text, unfortunately. But Ashley is out for Dad's birthday bowling, so check back later. Have a lovely... Get at least a strike. No splits. So welcome one and all. Let's gather together, shall we, and open this service in the proper fashion, as Michael O'Hills would say, and open this service in prayer. As we say, Great Spirit, Divine Universal Source of all, we thank you. We thank you for the opportunity to unite as friends, to gather with hope, with love, and with friendship, to witness your proof and your truth that life is indeed eternal. As we place this service in your care and keeping, we make the statement as ever, that everything we do is in love, in truth, in light, and as always, done only for good. Amen.
Amen.
Well, friends, now, of course, we've got some notices, which is always a good one at the end of the month because there's not usually much to mention. And, of course, it's the end of the year, so there's not much to mention for the rest of 2025. However, lots to say about 2026 because starting on Thursday the 8th, the ball starts rolling quite heavily. We will be having, of course, our first in-person service in the village hall on the 8th. That will be broadcast live and online for anyone who wants to watch it. I'm a bit worried about the medium. He's a bit dodgy. I don't know if anyone's heard of him, but he's a bit of a troublemaker. He's a bit raucous and he don't know what he's doing. Oh yeah, it's me. So I always do the first and last service of the year. It saves money. I've only got 100 yards to go around the corner, so I don't charge any petrol money for my own church. So we're back, of course, live and online on Thursday the 8th. That will be at 7:40. Also, starting on that self-same day, we've got the first of our monthly workshops. This one is Advanced Consciousness. So working on understanding, exploring and expanding what actually is consciousness. Have we got it right? Is there more to delve into? Lots to be released on that one. Posters are available online. And of course, that's a bit of a worry when your own mother says that she's never heard of the medium. But yes, so there's lots going on, and do keep in online with the Facebook page and with the website littleportspiritualists.org to find out what we're all up to. And that, as they say, is the notices. So when it comes to saying a few words, what can we say about 2025? It is one of those things that I find quite often in this way of life, that there will always be some kind of bold prediction about the new year and how it's going to go. But one thing I know about life is that a calendar day does not changeth the theme. We do. One of the reasons that people are so obsessed and focused on giving our New Year's resolutions, about using that moment to make the change, is because we all need something to focus on. We all need a focal point. And that particular day, the shift of seconds from the 31st of December to the 1st of January is one focal point where we can all come together and focus. But we tend to focus on insulated and insular and individual things. So my suggestion for 2026 is to all come together to focus on hope, on peace. But remember, the word that is bandied around this way of life so much as a catch-all term to make sure things are right is karma. Let's look at what karma actually means, though, because it's a word from the Sanskrit and it means action. So let's our moment, our time of transition this year, be focused not on just hope, but on action. Not just asking spirit for help to make the world a better place, but actually get off our booties, get out there, bring smiles and love and laughter and upliftment, and make the world a better place. Because we are still in the grasps of winter. Yes, the light is starting to shift. The light is starting to come back, and it will grow minutes each day as each day passes as we move into spring and summer. But in the meantime, We have to work together to get through it, to build the light within ourselves as much as the light builds in the world. So be a beacon of light for each other, because times are difficult, times are tough, and times are hard. But they don't change. We do. The way we deal with them, the way we look for support and help. And if we can look to each other and ourselves to bring hope to the world, then I know that we can finally make a prediction. 2026 will be awesome. But it requires us to do something about it. So take action, take a stand, and look after each other and yourselves. And I'll say God bless. And so there we are. That, having said that, moves us swiftly on to a reading. And of course, I'm going to take us all off the screen and hand over to Kaza to give us her reading, the last one of the year. So Kaza, it is over to you.
Thank you, Nick. The reading today is No One Is Left Behind. A new year is only days away. We all at some point set goals for ourselves. A fresh start, new promises. We never walk into a new year alone. We all carry memories. We all carry lessons we've learned with us. We never we never walk into a new year empty-handed. Sometimes we have a pain we take forward of missing someone that should still be here. Part of us feel ready to turn the page, while the other part tells us, but if I move forward, I'm leaving you behind. But truthfully, we never leave anyone behind. We carry them with us. Memories of things they taught us. A joke they thought was funny, but you didn't. Favourite foods they loved to eat. For some of us, the new year brings a mixture of hope and comfort. We never stop missing their presence, their laugh, their love. And yet every time we feel the heartache, it reminds us how much they're still with us, how strong our love was, and how much they will always be part of our life. A new year doesn't erase the grief. It automatically makes everything feel easier. Instead, it makes us pause, think, and remember the person we have become, a stronger version of who we used to be. Love just doesn't finish when a year ends. It follows us everywhere we go. So, as the new year is fast approaching, we hold space for our feelings, the hope of a new beginning, but also remembering we miss our loved ones so much. They may no longer be here the way we want, but our love will continue. Today, we step forward, not pretending everything is perfect, not pretending that the empty chair doesn't matter, but trust that we can hold hope and memories with us eternally. May this new year bring us peace, the strength we keep putting one foot in front of the other. The strength we keep putting one foot in front of the other, with our loved ones around us and our love ahead of us. I know with their light is still guiding us, and your loved one's light guiding you. We're all going to be okay. Thank you, Nick.
Beautiful. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Excellent. And a timely and important reminder. You know, one of the things that people say is it's okay to not be okay. And whilst that's true, I'd like to add, as long as you don't stay not okay. And people also say that time is a great healer. I tend to disagree that things get easier with time, but just as you said, you get stronger. And the painful memories are replaced by the fun memories, the laughter, the jokes, as you also mentioned. So beautiful, Kaza. Thank you very much. And I'm sure we all appreciated a wonderful, wonderful reading.
Thank you.
And so I'm going to bring everyone back, because now is the time in our service when we send out our healing thoughts to all those who are sick and suffering and in need of comfort. Of course, please, I will bring on the chat screen for everyone to add names of those that they know are in need of healing. Please remember to include yourself. I'd also, I've had requests, please continue to send your healing to Reverend Lynn and Kathy. Well, I have to say, Reverend Lynn's looking a lot more her old self on the last video she shared. Also, I've been asked to include Jason Scott, but please put on the chat anyone else that you can think of that needs a bit of upliftment and healing right now. And remember, never forget yourself. And so to take us through that silence and give us our focus, I will now play our healing song, which is based on the healing hymn written on the inside cover of our healing book.
Spirit, Father, Mother, God, divine source of the universe and great Creator. Here we bring unto you all those listed in all the healing books throughout the land. Be they sick in mind, body, spirit, or soul, that it may please thee to heal them, those we know, those we do not know, those that have no one to ask for them. We ask for them now. Those we know, those we do not know, those that have no one to ask for them. We ask for them now.
Thank you, everyone. I keep jumping from square to square to square. It's like celebrity squares, but we're all shuffling the deck. Now, friends, is the time after I say thank you so much to everyone who sent out their healing thoughts. And if you are watching from your bed, Eileen, we are thinking of you, and I hope to come and see you very soon. Now is the time in our service, of course, where we hand over to the lovely Bill Hughes. I know you're going to have a great afternoon, everyone. I look forward to seeing Bill work once more. I will just, little funny story to lighten the mood after, because healing always does bring a certain je ne sais quoi to a service. And before you start the mediumship, you do need a bit of a giggle. The last time Bill and I worked together, he was kneeling in front of me with a microphone. Can you believe that? my first ever public trance demonstration, and poor Bill was given the job of looking after me and helping me and using the microphone and communicating with my spirit communicator. And I remember coming back and thinking, why is Bill pulling such a strange face? And it's because he'd been squat on his knees for about 20 minutes, bless his heart. So I'm glad you got a chair today,
Thank
Bill,
you.
to work from. But my friends, have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon as I hand over and say, my good friend Bill, it's over to you.
Thank you, Nick. I don't think my legs have quite got over that, even to this day.
Bless you.
Thank you once again. So welcome everybody. It's lovely to have you here holding space, and to everybody who's online as well. Thank you very much for being here with us this afternoon. The way that I work, for those that are in the room, it's pretty simple. 9 times out of 10, I will go direct. I will come to you. There's 3 possible answers that you can give me: yes, no, or Bill, I don't know what it is that you're talking about. And that's my job then, to go back and try to establish or to understand what it is that I'm perceiving from your spirit communicators. I always say, before I start any demonstration of mediumship, we are mediums, we are not magicians. Sometimes people have the expectation that we will give absolutely every single tiny, intricate detail that we possibly can. And hey, if Spirit give that to us, then that's absolutely fine. That's fantastic. But I truly believe that Spirit will give us what it is that you need to hear, not necessarily what it is that you want to hear. So it's as simple as that. So if you're all okay with me getting started, I shall crack on. Super duper. I would like to come to Michelle first, if I may, please.
Hello.
Hello, Michelle. How are you, my lovely?
I'm good, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Super duper. I'm just waiting for us to be alone on screen, so to speak. Michelle, when I first came into the room here this afternoon, I felt such a loving embrace of a gentleman just step in behind me and wrap me so tightly here. So I want to share this gentleman's embrace, and I want to share with you my understandings of whom it is that I'm connecting to from Spirit side there for you. Okay, my lovely? Yeah. For me, instantly, as he placed that stretch of embrace around me, I very much felt as though I needed to work on some type of a partnership vibration here. Okay, and I know here that he wouldn't be very indifferent from myself with regards to size and structure and frame, and I hope that's fair for me to share, and you understand where I'm going so far. Okay, but there's this essence of his strength that he places with me, and he places the emphasis of strength within my mindset that I want to touch on and I want to talk to you about, if that's okay, because for me it's all about you and your inner strength and what it is that you've had to do to dig really, really deep in order to get yourself to a position right now where you feel very comfortable within your own skin. And I hope that's okay for me to share on a public platform. Okay, I do feel here that there is a sense of just fatigue washing over me, and that's always my understanding with Spirit, just to identify and to understand how they would have felt prior to them transitioning back home there. So with this wash of fatigue, I understand that this is a condition that is unfolding. I don't go Spirit side instantaneously with him. Would that make sense with you also, please, my lovely?
Yeah, that's correct.
My legs are trembling somewhat here. Okay, there's a sense of my legs just feeling very, very weak. I'm just placing an awareness of not being able to support or to hold himself in a very particular strength of posture here, end of life also. Would that be fair for me to say?
Yeah.
Thank you. But above all, you know, he very much gives me a sense of his awareness being in the room here with me right now. And I know that that's really important to bring into your room, with the awareness of you knowing that he's around you and that he is supporting you. Would that be fair?
I understand it completely, yeah.
Perfect. He keeps poking me in my ear hole as well. He's poking me in my left ear. So there's something that I need to understand to coming an ear issue. I feel this decide whether or not I'm bringing that down now with yourself, or would you also?
I would. I'd take it with me. I'd take that with me. Maybe I need to listen.
And it's the left ear, you would understand.
Ooh, hang on a minute. No, it could be with him, actually. Yeah, you've just triggered some. Yeah, it could be with him. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's my left ear that he's affecting anyway. So regardless to whether or not this is him or indeed he's acknowledging that there is something around you at this moment in time in the ear, no trust and understand that's sent down from up above to wrap.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, he's back.
I'll be back. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. I don't quite know what happened there, but there you go. So please trust and understand that healing is being sent from up above just to support and embrace you at this time in need also. I very much feel here as well the relevance or the importance of wanting to get my head into books and get my head into reading here as well. So whether or not this was something that he very much would have liked to have done, or again, I'm dropping this into your lap as an acknowledgement. And also, I feel here it's a little bit of a prompt to get you to get your head back into books and get your head back into reading. Because for me, as I understand this information, I feel a great sense of relaxation just coming all over me as I dip my head into these books here. So this is more, I feel, I do trust and understand now that this is more for you at this moment in time. There is a sense of disturbance here that I just need to get my mindset settled, and this would take me out into the nighttime sky here, because that's what I see as this information unfolds. Does this sit well with you?
Yeah.
Do you please understand?
Yeah, very much so. Very, very much so. Yeah, less of computer and more reading.
Perfect. So there's your gentle reminder.
I didn't
So there's
hear
your
that.
gentle reminder just to get your heads back into the books. This is a way of just helping you unfold and to embrace a little bit more relaxation there also. But are we on a slight lag here? Are we on a little bit of a delay?
Yeah, you keep cutting out.
Yes.
Talk to me if I finish my sentence. Perfect. Thank you, Nick. I also get coming into my mindset here the importance of wanting to acknowledge the month of March here also. So this would fit in with birthday, anniversary or passing that would connect in some way there, please. And I also feel the importance of wanting to stop around the number 28. Now, whether or not it's the 28th that falls within a month of the year, he also places that within my mindset to share with you. Do you understand that?
I have a thing with numbers, and obviously 28 is 1, 10, 1.
Perfect. Okay, don't feed the medium, because as you can see, he's well fed.
Yeah, but it's 28.
As long as you understand why that number's being placed with me, I'm absolutely fine with that. Otherwise, I need to go back and check why I've been given it. Perfect. Okay. The other thing here as well that I just feel is that there is an awareness of me just wanting to be pulled in and around my stomach area here. But I feel that this is a sense of wanting to send healing outwards and wanting to bring that into the here and now, please. Would this sit well with you? Do you understand why I'm going there?
Yeah, I get that. I do get, yes.
Perfect. So again, please trust and understand that healing's coming out and being placed where it needs to go there for you. Okay. Just before I up to the angels there as well, this reference is Michael Hayes.
No, don't know Michael.
Okay, I'm hearing Mike or Michael here. I'm not saying this is his name, but he's referencing this name here, and I do feel that I'm spirit side with this name. So please remember that we've spoken about this. I'm going to leave his love and his embrace there with you, my darling, and say thank you so much for allowing me to make the connection here with you this afternoon.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Brother, bless you.
Thank you.
And well done, both of you, for getting through the signal glitch. Yes, there has been a slight signal lag. For those watching, don't panic, it happens. But well done, both of you, for getting it through. Beautiful message. Thank you, Bill. And thank you, Michelle, for bearing your soul to us. Oh, bless your heart.
Okay, so I'm just waiting for everybody to come back up on the screen.
Everyone is now apparently coming back. Oh, hang on. Here we go. One more. Hello. There we go. Right, we're all back. Back to you, Bill. I think this is one of those moments where there's a glitch.
Thank you. Well, I can only see the three of us on the screen at the moment, Nick. I have to be honest. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, here we go. I can see everybody beginning to unfold here, which is absolutely perfect. Do you know what? It's really strange because prior to coming on here this morning, I was sat in my living room. You know, we sit within that space, within that freedom of mindset before we start opening ourselves up to link with the spirit world. And all I kept getting coming into my head was this single line of it's either a verse or it's words within a poem. And as soon as Kaza read her reading, I knew that I needed to connect in with her. So you're the next victim, I'm afraid, Kaza.
Thanks, Bill.
How are you, my lovely?
I'm very well, thank you.
Perfect. Do you know, I have to say these words, and I hope that they make sense to you, because otherwise you're going to have to shoot the medium, okay? I kissed you in heaven. I kissed you in heaven, and it's almost as though I have some type of a reoccurrence of dream state where I am visiting my forever love and I am able to kiss you in heaven. Please tell me this makes sense with you.
It absolutely does, yeah. It does. Wow.
And you would understand. Perfect. And you would understand as well that this is the beginnings of a poem that hasn't quite yet been completed, because there is something about there being an open door. There is something about there being this abundance of light that fills the room. And momentarily, I can go back and I can kiss you in heaven.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Phew, thank goodness for that. So this would be your lovely Suze then that I'm connecting to here. Okay. Yeah. But do you know what? I feel that I need to say that, and I don't mean this disrespectfully by any means whatsoever, but there is this element of what I can only describe as, would you have made reference to her as being a bit scatty?
Sorry, babe. Yes.
A little bit of a Looney Tuny. This is where I want to go with this.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you know, as I link in and as I blend with her, I've got such an excitement within my personality, within my character here. It's almost like there's butterflies that are doing somersaults inside my belly. Okay, and you know, I feel with her that for her size and her structure, you know, this small, neat, tiny little package of a lady that steps forward here has this most amazing abundance of personality that just comes in also.
Yeah. 100%.
Crazy, scatty,
Yeah.
stupid little things
Yeah.
that would make her laugh and giggle. This is the way that I feel that she really loved to live out her life.
Yeah.
The more she could make you laugh, the more it filled her heart. And this wouldn't just be with yourselves. You would understand that this was how she lived her life around others as well, bringing in so much joy, bringing in so much laughter, bringing in an essence of just wanting to place a smile on people's faces.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Because she just shares that there with me also. I want to move into February as well here, please, Kaza. I want to acknowledge February, okay? And I know that this is important. So whether or not this is birthday, anniversary or passing, or indeed some type of special date that means something to you, she brings my awareness nevertheless into that month. I hope that sits well, you understand.
I can only take February as my mum's birthday.
Have we got a bit of a lag again, Nick?
I think we do.
We do. Just a tad.
Talk to me, Kaza.
Hi. Yeah, I could take February for my mum's birthday.
I wonder if it's actually coming through to him. Give me a second. I'll private chat him.
Everything is very slow motion at the minute. I think we've got a bit of a lag with Wi-Fi here, guys.
Refresh your screen.
Okay. And would it be fair to sit around the 7th here as well, please, Kaza?
No, not the 7th.
I think he's just got the text message I sent him saying refresh the screen. That's very slow, bless him.
Okay. Okie dokie, not a problem. I will continue and then I will pause and break in the hope that we can catch up and you can answer where needed.
Okay.
Perfect.
I will come back in because I
that was
think
just being brought into my mindset to reference here. I can hear you, Nick.
Oh, can you hear me now, or was that the one from 5 minutes ago? I think we're about to lose the signal. He'll come back fully firing. Don't panic. Yeah. So, Kaza, going well so far?
I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Have you had a nice Christmas?
I've had a lovely Christmas, thank you.
Good, I'm glad. Nice to hear.
The good news is, if he refreshes the screen, it should reset the system and you won't have this lag anymore.
Yeah.
But I'll just fill very briefly. In times of signal glitching, you always need something up your back pocket. I can think of a few limericks, a few nursery rhymes. I could always read a bit from White Eagle if we require that. Oh dear. bless him. Let me just try resetting his screen from here. I don't know whether I can or not, but I think he's lost the internet completely at his base. So, yes, all good. Always something. I did say, please God, don't let it go wrong. And of course, it has. But these things are sent to try us, aren't they, dear?
Absolutely. I mean, it's gone well throughout the whole year. So this is the time that it needs, it's a tester.
Yes, absolutely. We need to be kept on our toes. Yes. I completely agree. There is nothing worse than a lag like that. Let's bring everyone in for a chat, shall we? Laggy on Bill's end, I think. Absolutely. Reverend Ashley Oliver, hello. Hello to all. Blessings at the Christmas time and the light returning. Absolutely, yes. I will keep an eye on the screen. I'm sure he will be back momentarily. But so far, what a wonderful message, I have to say. I'm, of course, dropping my eaves.
Scarily spot on so far, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Test the spirits dinning. Oh, I wonder where that came from. Thank you, Ashley. I haven't got a message from him yet, so that's not necessarily a bad sign. Way! And with a drum roll and a count of 3. 3, 2, 1. And he's back. Sort of.
Bye.
Oh.
So, Kaz, could you understand why she was referencing February and me wanting to sit around the 7th here as well, please?
The February I can take as my mum's birthday, but the 7th I can't. I can't think of the 7th.
Okay, all right. Let's just remember that we've spoken about pop it on the shelf as we progress with message here. Zippy-IA. It's almost like and love for Disney here as well. It's almost like I want to visit Walt Disney World, or I need to acknowledge Disney in some aspect. Would you understand this also?
Not with us, but I've been, but not with us. We've never talked about it.
Okay. Then of this song into my headspace must be you to listen to, but it's this bitty do does it.
Right, yeah, I could take that, yes.
Comes over and over with my... Perfect. Okay. Because I do get a sense that I'm just having here so that would be earth side to the lower back area here as well, whether that sits with yourself or somebody directly closely.
That's with me. Yep.
Perfect. Okay. And there's for another journal, and she keeps showing me page of you a gentle here, because with regards to this journal, and it's almost like what she's saying to me. Can you just tell her to get on with it, please? Come on. Does this make sense?
Okay. Yes, it does. Point taken.
Perfect. Perfect. All I keep hearing here.
Okay.
She wants to wrap a scarf around my neck. Okay. Would be rival. This would be rivalry. Colours here, you'd understand, please. For some reason, I want to see this scarf with runs of green and Fair for me to say, do you understand why I'm getting that?
No, only from Ireland. The Ireland obviously is green, and obviously Scotland's blue.
Perfect. So there was obviously some type of rivalry between teams.
Yes, yes, there was with the rugby. Yes, there was. I think we've lost Bill again. Oh,
No, I can still hear you. If you can still hear me.
Keep going, Bill. I'm trying something. Bear with. Just plow through it, mate.
Okay. And also at this moment in time, Kaza, I don't know why she wants to put me onto a speedboat, but nevertheless, I'm embracing this journey. And I feel that this is more for us to what's the word that I would have used there, my lovely? Come on, give it to me. This is more about life per se. She's using this more so as this isn't realistic. This isn't something that we've done, you would understand. We've not been on a speedboat together, but it's like she wants to place us onto a speedboat. She wants to send us roaring across the sea here. I'm getting this come into my headspace.
I'm not sure.
It's almost like I'm on this speedboat, and you know I'm crashing and I'm hitting and I'm feeling every single knock and nick and bump in the waves here within the ocean. This is more of a feeling. This is more of a sense that she wants to place with regards. I feel I know what I'm talking about now. Sometimes it takes us a little while to understand where we're going with things, as you can imagine. But it's almost like what she's making me understand is every single knock and every single turn and every single hurdle that it is that we've experienced, we're still gliding. We're still going full throttle. We're still going full steam ahead. And that's the way that I want you to continue with regards to the way that you hold on to the rain life sense with you.
Yes. Yeah. I felt every single bump. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Just before again I send her off up to the angels there, I just want to see if I can get some type of parting gift to leave with you here. Oh, would you also understand the relevance here of I can smell lip balm, but it's in a small round pot here. There's the relevance to acknowledging lip balm for whatever reason that might. Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
It's a bit fruity. It's a bit fruity. It's a bit berry, actually, if I'm honest. It's almost like a raspberry, strawberry type of taste that she just places within my mouth. So she just brings that forward as a parting gift. I hope that makes sense in some way.
Does.
It connects you both to whatever the meaning is behind that there. And she keeps showing me a ladder as well, my lovely. Feel symbolically that this is okay. This is about you are continuously the ladder of success. Okay, as a ladder, you don't actually perceive it as being useful.
Oh, hang on, he's back already. That was quick. We got to ladder of success, darling.
Oh, hello. This ladder is not to be perceived as a ladder of success. Yeah. I don't want this ladder to be perceived as a ladder of success. I want you to perceive this ladder as the steps of life. And she is really acknowledging the way that you are treading away on every single step as you're moving onwards and upwards. And I feel that I need to say to you, as I end this message there for you, that she will be by your side every single step of the way. So please, may I leave the love there, say God bless you, and thank you for letting me make the connection with you here this
Thank you, Ben.
afternoon.
Bravo. Well done again. Not just a brilliant message, but also getting through that glitchiness. I have just learned something, Bill. I can turn your camera off. So when the signal starts to lag, I can turn your camera off, but we can still hear you, and it helps the signal catch up. So if Bill suddenly
still
disappears,
there, Nick?
Oh, hang on. We are still there. Hang on. Let me do it now. Hide camera and keep audio. So what this should do is remove the amount of data that's trying to run through Bill's signal, and it should help him catch up a little bit because we can still hear him. We just can't see him. Has that helped at all, Bill?
No.
I'll just bring everyone back for a moment while it catches up and say, hello, everyone. We're getting there. Let's try turning his camera back on, see if that reboots his signal. Oh, no. He's froze again. Temporary glitch. Again, as normal service will be resumed in a moment. But a beautiful message there, Kaza, as I'm sure everyone will agree. Let's have a quick nosy and see what's going on. Carol's been in and out. Stephen Rayner, hello, dear.
Perfect.
Welcome along. And there's the lovely David Hale. Hello, dear. He's having a bit of a glitchy moment, bless his heart. Can you hear us, Bill? Have we caught back up yet? There's his pretty face. I can hear myself talking in the background, so we're probably catching up. I'm going to suggest that he refreshes his screen again. Your screen. I can send it to him as a PM on here. And hopefully he will get that message. I do apologise, everyone. The wonders of modern technology seldom go to plan. But there we are. I was joking earlier, but actually I won't for a moment. Just while we're waiting for Bill to reconnect and re-establish his link, if you'll pardon the pun. Bit of a mediumship joke there. I've been reading a book lately called Heal Thyself by White Eagle, and it's a very, very good book. The conditions of your life will change. More important than this, you yourselves will change so that the things of earth, which have in the past seemed so tiresome, will no longer have any effect. You will hold them in the right perspective, seeing they are unimportant in the grand scheme. You are the children of the divine, and the divine has planted within you power to be happy, to overcome all darkness, to enter into a perfect life. And it just seems to tie in so beautifully, and I just flipped it open. So there we are. Are you back with us, Bill?
He's texting me just now, so I don't know what he's saying.
Oh, right. Let me try turning his camera off. We'll be able to hear him if he says hello again. Oh, hang on. Let's... There we are. Welcome back.
What is going on here this afternoon?
There's definitely a signal glitch at your end. It must be the signal, the carrier. So what I'm going to suggest is, I don't know whether you heard me the first time round, I can actually turn your camera off and we can hear you in the background. So that will mean less pressure on your system. So
Perfect.
I will now hand back to you and then it will just be one person on the screen, but you'll be heard as well.
Okay, thank you so much. I do apologise, guys. I've tried clicking my Wi-Fi off, going onto mobile data, going back from mobile data onto Wi-Fi. I don't know what's happening here, but I think Spirit are having a game with us just to see how far they can push us this afternoon. But there we go. We'll just persevere with it. Let me come to Samantha next, if I may, please.
Yeah, you may. Yeah. Hello.
Can you hear us, Bill? He froze again.
Bless him.
So while we wait for his audio to link in, how's the drumming going?
Slow but steady, enjoyable.
Good.
Right, I've got that.
Wait, right, I'm off.
Just, yeah, I can hear you.
Super duper. So we will work together with me being off screen and hopefully here this afternoon, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to bring it forward the connection of the lady that's just blending with me at this moment in time. And I feel like I need to step and acknowledge mum's side and connection here. We're all in with grandmother on mum's side of the place.
Yes.
This soft embrace that just blends with me. Okay? So I know that when she would have been here Earth side, she wouldn't have been somebody that would have, there would have been this softness to her. There would be, you would understand that she shares.
Yes.
Perfect. And I acknowledge that the apple hasn't fallen too far from the tree, where characteristics that she unfolds within my mindset also feel as though they're very relatable to yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Emphasis of out sniffs. Oft you're being very to acknowledge that you're being very tolerable. Okay, and there is this need or this sense, I'm not telling you to go and have a punch up by any means, but there is this need and this sense of you having to stand firm, having to stand true, all known, so that you've got a very upright stance and being cool and being heard. Would this sit well with you? Do you understand why I'm getting this?
Yeah, I do understand that. Yeah.
Perfect. For me, I just feel that we need to take a slightly different approach to the way that we respond or the way that we react, okay? Because it's almost as though what she plays out within my mindset is that people know what buttons to press and they will expect an immediate response. And I feel like to react to make people stop and think. I hope that sits well with you and you understand what I'm saying.
Bless you. I didn't hear the last part, I'm afraid. Sorry about that.
Okay. it's almost as though I need to acknowledge that, you know, we need to find a different way of responding here, a different way of reacting, because people need to understand that you're not as malleable as they think you are.
Okay, yeah, I get that. Yep.
Okay, I keep seeing within my line of sight here also all of the different color chakras. So I feel as though I need to connect with you an understanding or a deep awareness of healing and the healing attributes that it is that you have and what it is that you place around others here so freely. But what I also feel here that she gives me a gentle nudge and prompt of wanting to say to you is that we need to retain and we need to keep some of that back for oneself also.
Okay, yep, I can understand that. Thank you.
You understand? Would it be
Yep.
fair for me also to say that I feel that there is an element of confusion that would have sat with your grandmother towards end of life here as well, please?
Yes, yes.
Because I feel here that she just makes me understand that there is an awareness that goes on within my mindset, where I'm looking into the eyes of others for reassurance, because I'm not saying that she couldn't verbalize, but she found it difficult to verbalize or to be expressive towards that end of phase of life there.
Yep, I understand that. Yeah.
And she just brings that into my mindset here as well. I also feel that April is a month of significance here that I want to bring into conversation, please.
Okay, I can find that out. I'm not sure about April, but I can find that out.
Perfect. Okay. And would it also be fair to say that in order to travel, I feel that this would have been in order to visit her, because she wants to take me over a bridge. She wants to keep showing me a bridge. I'm traveling over a bridge.
That would be right. Yes.
Would that be fair? Because I'm sat in the back of a car, and I'm seeing you as a younger child here, if I'm fair within my mindset. And I'm going over this bridge to make this travel, to make this journey.
Yeah, I believe that they were in Wales then, and I was.
Does that sit well with you?
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm glad you said well, I'm not glad you said Wales, because I was just about to say Wales, but there we go. I felt as though it was really relevant to acknowledge like the Welsh dragon there. So I know she was taking me there for a reason. So that's perfect, as long as you understand that. Job done. Bless her. But I know here as well that, you know, she was a lady who was very practical. She was very resourceful. She wasn't somebody that was very careless where money was concerned. You know, she very much makes me feel as though the foundations of her home were very much looked after and loved and well respected, because she appreciated what it was that she had attained throughout her earthly life. You would understand here. She's, look, I know she's from that generation. It sounds quite cliche, but I know that she's from that generation where we make, do, amend. But she very much brings that into the essence of conversation here right now, because I feel that that sits particularly well with you at this moment in time. Make and do and mend, okay, and not being not what's the word? Come on, not feeling embarrassed about this.
No.
Does that make sense with you?
Yeah, it does.
Perfect. And would you also understand as well that there was a love for charity shops with her as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think
Because
that goes through some.
yeah, because she wants to take me around all these different charity shops here, but for some reason, regards to the China. So would you understand that she would have pulled together a collection of china that she have got from all of these different charity shops, because she
There's a tiny bit of a freeze there. But we managed to get through a little bit more this time. Bear with, he's just dropped off, which means that he'll be back on in a moment. And I've figured out that I can talk to you as the voice from above, the dove from above, without
by the
putting
way,
myself back on as well. So he's just dropped off for the side, but
Listen,
it worked a bit better this time. So
you did.
besides which, you were already sharing your screen with Puditat, so
Yeah, she's gone again now.
she managed to fill the screen with a little bit of activity. So bear with while we just wait him to come. I'll tell you what, let me just show, because I don't need to hide myself. There we go. There we are, we're back.
I need to introduce you to my new Charlie Bear.
Oh, your new Charlie Bear. Hello. Oh, hello.
He's a dodo.
Oh, bless him. We'll just give him a moment and see what we can do. But yes, here we go. I think he's back now. Give me a second. Let's bring him back. Are you there, dear? We got through a little bit more this time, so I'm gonna stick to doing that. So I'm gonna hide your camera and let you speak while you've still got a signal feed coming through.
I'm so sorry. So
Right.
I want to call you Sam. I don't want to call you Samantha. I want to call you Sam. Okay. Sam, would you understand about there being? She wants to show me like a dresser top. Okay, a dresser top within her home here, and on this dresser top, I've got, although the pieces of china and cutlery do not match, they're not matching pieces. The colour and the coordination of it all being pulled together is very relevant here. And I feel that this would have been like her little finds that she would have picked up within the charity shops there that she wants me to acknowledge. Does that sit well with you?
Yeah, and it resonates with me. What happened over Christmas as well. So
Perfect. Because for me, I also see lots of blue and white and cream colours here that she just plays out within my mindset. And I really like this. It really makes me feel quite comfortable and feel very homely as I connect into that. So, she had a great way of pulling her home together, and I feel that this is her way of giving you an acknowledgement as well with regards to how you've pulled all of your home together as well. And I have to say that as she shares that information with me, she very much makes me feel as though she stands alone by my side. So whether or not she gives you that acknowledgement of standing alone and doing things by yourself, know and trust and understand that she has given you that same sense of strength in order to do so.
thank you.
Does that sit well?
Yeah, that does. Yeah, I can understand all of that.
Good, because she very much makes me feel here as though I need to acknowledge that the female lineage within the family is very strong.
Yeah,
it's very strong. You've had to, and I don't know whether or not this sits with yourself or whether or not this sits with her, but she just makes me feel as though we have had to raise a generation of gentlemen from women without having that male presence or that male stance. There's been that absence of that male presence and that male stance, and we've almost had to feel the role of two here. Okay, the missing partner or the absent partner, and she really wants to bring forward that sense of acknowledgement with regards to saying well done and thumbs up. Yeah, does that sit well with you?
That's very true. Yeah, that's very true with me.
Super duper. I also get a reference to an Agnes here as well.
Okay.
So she pulls forward Agnes, and I know I'm spirit side as I sit within this name here, please.
Yeah, I will look that one up.
Perfect. Yeah. And would it be fair for me also to say that she just brings into my awareness again a sense of wanting to place healing around my knee?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Would this sit particularly well with you on the right-hand side?
It does indeed.
Your body.
Yep,
okay, because she pulls me there, she warms my knee up as she blends here with me, so I know that she's sending the healing. It's almost as though what I need to say to you is we are hearing what it is that you are asking, and we are
Okay.
doing our best to give you whatever we can in return.
Thank you. Yeah, I
I
understand.
hope that sits well with you there, my lovely,
Yes. Yeah,
as
very
well.
much.
Okay. And finally, just before I send her back off up to the angels there, she keeps showing me like a lump of coal. Okay, but it then becomes soot. But for me, it's almost like I want to acknowledge that this is a name, or there is a name that is associated to this in the animal kingdom of the animals that have passed over to spirit side there, please.
Okay, I can look into that as well.
Okay, because she just brings that forward. For me, I just see a beautiful jet black pussycat as this unfolds within my mindset. So I know that there's a reference to coal or soot or something along those lines within that terminology, that this would have been a fondness of name that would have linked in with this little pussycat there for you.
Yeah, I think I might know who you're talking about now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm just bringing forward the love from the animal kingdom there via this little pussycat for you also,
Okay.
because I know that, you know, there is a great fondness with regards to you, not only giving a sense of healing out to all of our human counterparts, but also that of the animal kingdom as well.
Yes, very much.
So I'm going to leave the love there. Say God bless you. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you today.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Thank you.
Welcome.
Indeed. Well done, mate. And again, good work for getting through that. I think definitely, we're going to keep using the audio, because that definitely gives you a better stable signal. And for the last time, let's put everyone back on the screen. And so, Bill, of course, it's over to you.
Right, let's see if I can connect it with Tash then, please.
Fabulous. See you in a bit.
Hello.
How are you, my lovely? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Super duper. Right, let's see where we can go with spirit for yourself there, Tash. Okay. It's Tash I want to call you. It's not Tasha. It's not Natasha. It's almost like I want to go Tash here. As I link in with this gentleman that just steps forward from spirit side here to be with you, my lovely. So there's again this fondness of wanting to abbreviate or cut down the terminology within your name and call you Tash as I link in with him. Okay, for me, feels a very fatherly figure as he blends with me. So if I've not got dad's spirit side here, I know I'm working on dad's side of the family with this gentleman as he just starts to unfold within my awareness. Okay, my lovely?
Yeah.
Okay. And I do feel here as though I stand particularly tall. He makes me feel very upright as he blends in with me. He makes me feel as though my back is very straight. It's almost military style here. I want to make a connection in with, or link into some type of forces connection with this gentleman. So this would be moving heads within the family dynamics and sitting within that grandfather understanding, please, my lovely.
No, I can't take that.
Okay, not a problem. Let me continue to work and see where we go with this and how it unfolds here, my lovely. Okay. There is a condition that I feel as I blend in with him where I need to talk about like asthmatic or even emphysema, because it's almost like my breathing condition feels very laboured as I acknowledge his presence here. And it's almost as though he just pulls me into awareness as well, wanting to go round to the base of my back and acknowledge kidneys here as well. So I feel with him that there were multiple conditions that were unfolding during end of life, you would understand, please, my lovely. It's almost as though I've just got on top of one condition and then something else is presenting here. So there's a catalogue of events that are just unfolding within my mindset. Does that make sense with you in any shape or form?
No, I don't really know him.
Okay, my darling. Nick, can you also bring yourself on screen here, please?
Hello.
Hello. Because I didn't want to leave Tash out, but I feel that I need to come over to you with this gentleman. I just feel that I was a little bit off kilter there, so apologies. Tasha, bear with me, please, my lovely. Would you be able to take this gentleman, Nick?
Yes, I would.
Thank you. Tash, I do apologise, my lovely. My psychic sat-nav wasn't quite right there.
Sorry. We've still got time, don't panic.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you would understand about this regimentality that just connects with this gentleman, having the links to the forces there. It's almost like I want to be a morally good standing citizen as I connect him with him.
Yes.
Perfect. And this would be on Dad's side of the family here.
Dad, yes. Absolutely.
Perfect. Because there's almost, what I feel like I want to say here is there is almost this type of regimental stance that comes into my mindset where it's almost offset down within the generations. It's almost like he's setting an example and everybody is expected to step into and step up to that expectation of. Does this sit well with you?
Yes, it does. Yes.
Perfect. Because I also know that Dad is here from spirit side. Would Dad have had a head of red hair, please?
Yes, he did have red hair on his head.
Thank you very much. And you know, he filled his physique and his structure pretty well. You know, look, I don't want this to sound rude, but I've got enough meat on my bones when I connect in with your dad, please, my friend.
Yes,
all right. And I know that as I come into his physicality, you know, I've got that rounded belly that he just wants to bring me into here as well. But he does stop me on the belly area as well there, Nick. So I hope that sits well and you understand why he's acknowledged that there. Okay. He's also glad that your mum's here as well and that she's watching today, he tells me. Okay. Because I know here as well that there is a sense of acknowledging that crikey. There is a sense of acknowledging the children that never made the earth plane here.
Yes.
As well. Can you understand the relevance of 8?
Yes, I can.
Because he talks to me about 8, the number 8. So he brings that within my mindset. But 8 for me also brings me into the months of the year. So I want to connect into August there as well, please. I know that August sits particularly well.
Yes.
Okay, so he brings that into my thought process here. And would you also understand the relevance of the 15th here as well? 15 keeps showing me 1 and 5. 15th.
Yes, I do.
Okay, because he's pulled that into my awareness there as well. And would you also understand as well that, you know, I feel this is Dad and Granddad that I've connected to initially from spirit side, and this would be Dad's dad, you would understand.
That would be, yes.
Although my mindset as I work between the two of them very much feels as though they're a chip off the old block. They're very, very similar, but I also feel that there is a sense of clash there as well.
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
clash. I don't want to fall out and never speak to one another ever again, but I just feel as though there was a period of time that Dad wants me to acknowledge where I feel that he had to distance. He had to take a step back.
Yes, very much so.
That makes sense with you.
It really does.
Okay. And would you also understand as well, please? I don't know. I feel that. Okay, I'm going to go with it. Dad has a brother.
We always suspected, it was never ever confirmed on the earth plane, but there was always rumours before I even became a spiritualist, and it's been coming up ever since. So I'm going to say yes.
That's why I want to take that step back, and that's where I feel that there is that distance where I had to have my own space and time to get my this.
Yeah.
Makes sense with you?
It does, yeah.
Okay, we won't. Okay.
Oh.
We'll move forwards, but to keep a whistle, it's blowing a whistle here.
Yeah.
Can you understand as well the relevance of? Can you understand the relevance of a silent whistle as well, like a dog whistle?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay, because he brings that he brings that into my mindset also. And where is the love for like fizzy pop? And you know, I've like there's this love for like fizzy pop. It's like I can't get enough of this.
Yeah.
You understand?
If I were to say that this is not the only one on the floor, and I take after my father, we just had different varieties. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
okay.
It's frozen. It. Oh no, you're back.
I that I was drinking that 2-litre bottle confirms it. So perfect.
Yeah. Oh. Bear with. Add to the stream. There we go. Oh. We just lost you for a second there. Let me put you back as you were, though. Can you still hear me, mate?
Perfect.
Fair.
You understand the reason why he brings that into conversation at this moment in time?
Very much. Very much.
Okay. I can. Perfect. So listen, the reason why he's brought in that awareness of this fizzy pop into conversation this afternoon is because we've had this conversation with regards to cutting down on the intake, but we've not quite kept to the promise that we've made ourselves. And he keeps saying to me, it's no good keep making New Year's resolutions that you're not going to stick to, because he was one of these who very much, if he had his mind made up and his mind set on doing something, he would do it.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Yeah. We have a delay. But
Where are you?
Can you hear me, Bill? 3, 2, 1. Oh, hello.
Can you hear me, Nick?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Bill? Are you there? It has to happen at least once every message, doesn't it? Oh, he's for us again. Well, whilst he's for us, I'll just tell you that I have 8 brothers and sisters, and one of them is on the Earth plane. Oh, we double bubble. Look, there we go. I'll get rid of the quiet one.
So you would understand the reason why he's been talking about fizzy pop, New Year's resolutions. It's no good keep making promises if you're not going to stick to them, because I know that he was very much within the mindset that if he'd made his mind up he was going to do something, he'd do it. Right?
Absolutely.
So I just want to roll that up in a ball, and I want to drop a bit of that into your lap at this moment in time, because you've had the conversation. We've now just got to follow it forward with the action.
Absolutely.
And tree balls getting the taste of mints in particular.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You would understand
Absolutely.
bringing that.
Oh, let me take the camera off just to make things a little easier. There we go. Yes. I think he's froze again. Hello. Yeah, he's froze. Let me try rebooting.
Oh, there we are. There we are.
Oh, hello.
There we are. There we are. There we are. Hello. Right. So, just before I wrap your message up, hope it all makes sense with you there. I feel as though there is an acknowledgement. This is bizarre, but here we go. We go with what we get. Can you understand, if this doesn't sit with you, this must sit with Mum, that there is a family of foxes?
Yes, I know what
A
that
family
is.
of foxes. These foxes are coming into my garden space. I feel as though I'm nurturing, I'm looking after these foxes.
I know what they are. Yes, yes, yes.
Does that sit well? Do you understand why you're bringing that into my mindset?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's almost like it just draws my focus onto like this one tiny little. It's the baby fox into my awareness that I just want to really emphasize the fact on. It's almost as though I want to say to you that you are this baby fox.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. That is correct.
You are this baby fox.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like it's a kindred spirit. I hope that sits well with you, Nick.
I know exactly
sometimes
what
we
it
get
is,
information and we think, where are we going with that? But I know that I need to share that with you. So I'm going to leave that information there with you and say, God bless you.
Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I have 8 brothers. I was just telling everybody while you were having a break. I am one of 9.
I will leave his love
I
there.
have
God
8.
bless.
I have 8 brothers and sisters, one of whom is on the earth plane, the rest are in spirit. So that number is really, really significant and specific. So well done, mate. And we've got a lag again, even though the picture is good. Look at that. Look at how lovely it looks. He's just found out.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you, mate. Oh, he's off again. Right, let me put back to sound and camera. Can you still hear me, Bill? We have a lengthy delay.
I can see you, but I can't hear you.
Well, the lag is much better. So I'm going to bring back Tash, if that's all right, and see one last time if we can try and get through one more message, if that's all right with you, Bill.
Nick, if you can hear me, I can't hear you.
Oh, right, okay. Let me just try and bring you back on screen one more time. I tell you, the signal's really, really difficult. Tash, would you like to be first message next time? Because I think we're really, really struggling with the... I don't like carrying people over, but he's just disappeared again, and I don't want to, make it struggle anymore. So can I invite you on for the next service next month?
Yeah.
And that way you can get your message. You don't have to try and detect, and poor old Bill's signal, bless his heart. I think he's done a marvellous job. I'm going to bring everybody back on. Thank you. I'm sorry to put you on the spot like that, Tash. But I think we can all agree, considering the circumstances and the dodgy signal, that man really, really managed to maintain his cool, because I'd have been screaming by now. And so I'd like to say thank you, of course, Tash, to agreeing to come back next time. Thank you to Sam for coming on, to Michelle for coming on, to Kaza for coming on. And thank you to Bill, wherever he may be. I'm sure he'll try and come back in a moment. Here he is. Let's see if we can get him on a little script. Can you hear us, mate? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I've just had a word with Tash. She's gonna come back next month because I think you've earned your keep for one day, mate. Because it just keeps getting worse each time. But the mediumship was brilliant.
Yeah. Nick, I'm quite happy if you want to give Tash my details. I'll do a 15-minute reading with her online where we can connect via Zoom.
Oh, bless it. See, that's her and that's mediumship, and that's the man that is Bill Hughes. So we'll definitely match you up. Whilst we've got you for a few minutes all, I just have some information to share. Bill, if it cuts out, it's recorded so you'll be able to see it again. When you gave your message to Kaza, first and foremost, I know every tutor works differently. One of the things that I've been forcing on all of my students for years is the room of the mind as the starting point for meditation, where you close your eyes, go in, the door opens, light pours in. You describe that as how Kaz connects with Suze. And it's one thing to have proof of survival as a recipient, but when you're developing to have proof of that connection as well is just so amazing.
Wow.
Plus, you also mentioned the lip gloss. Well, I can now confirm by the wonders of modern technology and screen sharing, if it works. Hello? There we go.
Oh, wow.
That is indeed what you were talking about. So that is beautifully stunning and wonderfully well done. And there it is, right in around there. So I'm sure we can all agree what a wonderful demonstration of mediumship. Bill, thank you for having the patience and the courage to keep going. Sorry it worked out the way it did, but Tash, you got us out of the way. It may be that Spirit wanted it that way as well. Like, for instance, my dad making him say give up the Pepsi twice just because of the signal. Thank you for that. Other drinks are available, but he was just as bad with Coke Zero. That's all I'm saying. Friends, let's join together and close this afternoon in prayer while we've still got a connection. As we say, Great Spirit, Divine Universal Source of all, we thank you. We thank you for our time together, the connection, the courage and the strength that we have to show the world our truth as Spirit proof that life is eternal. May I ask for a blessing to be placed on each person here present, the friends and families that they represent, and may we all step forward into a bold new year with courage, with strength, with hope, upliftment, and the will to make the change. And so until we meet again, in your name, Amen.
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 And that, ladies and gentlemen, as they say, is that. Thank you once again to Bill for a wonderful demonstration. Thank you all for bearing your soul in front of us. I will close this afternoon very briefly with a shameless plug, because as a reminder, we start our new month-long workshop on the 8th of January next year. Can you believe it? So I will just share a big picture and we can all talk in front of it. So there it is. If anyone is interested, do please reach out through Facebook, or my mobile number is on the poster as well, and it's all on the Facebook page. But from all of us here to all of you out there, may the peace of the Great Spirit go with you all. God bless you all. And we will see you next year. Come on, 2026, give us your best shot. We will win. God bless.